Alright, it says reconnection. If anybody, blah, blah, blah. If anybody's there, let me know if we're back.
Dangerously cheesy.
Oh, and now we get to do the whole ad break and everything again. I'm sorry, guys. My internet just blipped. Is anybody there still? Time to throw hands at the internet company. Fun fact, your ad break cooldown's global. Even if the start of stream ads want to play, they're on cooldown. They're gonna play, Cena. I mean, I'm getting the thing saying that it's gonna play. Oh, I don't know. Every time that it's ended, it seems like people say that they're in ads, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. It could be pre-roll, which I think has its own separate play conditions. I think I have it set up that I don't have pre-rolls, though, unless, again, I don't know how Twitch works. What is going on here? Why is this black? Ah, because there's a gap in the flat colors. Twitch likes to twitch. It really does. That was my internet this time, though. That wasn't even OBS crashing. You said it's bug. Yeah, so my Sari bot still says the ad break has started. So that's what makes me feel like that the ads are rolling during that time. But I guess Sari is connected to the Twitch one. But I guess let me know if you're not in ad break right now. If you were supposed to be. And I'm doing a stranger's bed. I had to crawl the halls to ask where we might meet before you left. I said maybe tomorrow or never again. Maybe some of the recent changes just let you play ads without cooldowns now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the changes to Twitch's stuff. I frankly just can't worry about it. Thankfully, streaming is pretty secondary to my art, but the Twitch income has been helping me out a lot this year, so I don't know. That I can't face you. Feels like the rain is washing out my wounds with sailing. Those faces that take me back to you. Personalize the pain. I'm searching for the one that tore me to pieces. Faces that I can't know. Oh.
Struggling out there.
Yeah, what's going on?
The water bottle fell out of my mouth while I was opening the door.
Oh. Did you notice the internet go out for a moment?
No.
No? Okay.
But I wasn't really using it for much either.
Yeah, well it went out on me. So I lost my stream connection for like 30 seconds.
No, sorry, I was looking at the modem.
Why were you licking the modem, Slimy Jade?
Because it tastes good? What do you want from me?
Love you, you old gremlin.
I love you, you big bat.
Psh.
Got bad energy.
I've got no energy. That Baja Blast did nothing for me. I'm freaking low energy as heck right now.
Damn, you're becoming immune to the Bajas.
I mean, like, soda's never really, like, zipped me up or anything. I just like to pretend that it does.
Yeah.
But the only time I really feel caffeine is when I drink a whole 32-ounce coffee. And even then, it's only a little bit.
Yeah.
Cute.
There, I said thank you. You happy?
Yeah. I owe you
4.
a lot of smooches.
5?
Try again.
12.
Try again.
33.
Try again.
Higher or lower?
What do you think?
66.
Way closer.
69.
Yup.
Nice.
You can primarily thank Shy for that as usual. Smooch freak extraordinaire.
Smooch freak central. Take my Cheeto.
Dangerously cheesy.
You mean give me my Cheeto?
I said take my Cheeto.
Oh, I heard give me.
No, I said take my Cheeto. Like, here's my Cheeto, and take it. I'm throwing it at you.
Wow.
Wow. You're rowdy.
I'm really not.
You're rowdy. Anyway, I'm ready for smooches, whatever.
Yeah, give me a moment.
I'll do it in 2 moments. Smooch Freak King. That's what Shy's role is.
I got you, Shy. Well, let me get Slimy Jade on screen.
Yeah, last night there were 2 of me. Now there's none of me.
Now there's one of you.
Yay, that's more than 0.
Yeah. Let me get some water before we do this.
Yeah, no water. Stay hydrated.
You ready?
Yeah.
Dangerously cheesy.
And then, wow, wow, and then, wow.
And then
Oh my god, I didn't see that. Okay, 10 more. Okay, my lips are falling off now. Okay, I got my pre-smooch water, now I need my post-smooch water.
yeah, smooch water.
I had to take my headphone out because I'm playing Black Audio, and I was gonna lose track of numbers while also trying to listen. Waiting for the 69 confirmation. Hi Neo, how are you? Welcome in.
Wow, I have a fun fact for you.
Okay.
This stinger looks great.
Thanks. I am very slow while I'm working on it because I didn't realize how soupy my brain was tonight.
My girl's supreme.
Yeah.
You want me to get some bread in there, sop it up?
No, I had stuffing. You're sleepy too, it sounds like.
Not particularly.
You sure?
Yeah.
You just had an adorable little yawn there.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, I didn't get the highlight color that I used for the leggings. Why? Oh my god, my brain is like not conceptualizing these layers because I don't have almost any of them named. Trying to figure out everything is like, why? I was like, yeah, this will only take me like 90 minutes to shade. I was a fool. When everything's wrong. Alright, I need to figure this out. Yeah, my biggest problem is I have different ribbons and bows on different layers and trying to keep them straight is like, no. And why is this on this layer? You fool. Wait, no, that's not the layer I thought it was. Where is this one at? There it is. Okay, so that line's on a different layer? Confusing. All the basement, all the basement. I will keep you cold and clean. Keep you here with me. All alone in secrecy, all the basement, all the basement. I will keep you with me. I will keep you cold and clean. Far below, and not beneath all the basements. Okay, that is not that. There we go. Met upon the barren field, your embrace told me not to tell you how I'd feel. Somehow, Can this go below here? Only if I do a masking layer. Okay. With the memory of us on the road where we spoke of stone and dust and light. You had everything but a place to stay the night. Somehow, right away, you started falling down and you believe. Somehow, you moved your jeans. Somehow, you started falling down and what you believe. But somehow, what are the chances, these circumstances, and no one else around? I can't remember how I arrived here, or how I've fallen down. What are the chances, these circumstances, yours was the closest bet. I can't remember just how I got here. On the road where we spoke of sun and dust and light, you had everything but a place to stay. Been lurking while doing D&D, but can finally actually say something. I'm dead. This looks awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you're liking it, Milfy. I really love the new design. I love the outfit. Jelly did a wonderful job on it, and you didn't have a lot of art of the new design yet, so I was like, you need a Stinko. You need a Stinko. Hi, Kaizy. It's the best bat around. I hope you're doing good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired, so I do apologize if I'm a little quieter tonight. My brain is spending all of its brain cells trying to keep my layers intact. But yeah. This is stunning. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best. We got like half of the shading done on the body right now. Still got some more work to do. I don't know how long it's been since you looked at me. Listen now since then. Jelly really took the inspo pics and ran. I have like one official art that I just got that I commissioned back in February, and then I have a rough sheet in the making, but the new look doesn't have a lot going on yet, but you're crushing it. I am excited to hear you've got some other stuff in the pipeline. That is fantastic. Love goes on. I can't love you anymore. But yeah, like, I love getting to draw designs that that I jive with, you know? And I am a big fan of this. So I'm gonna do my best. I want you everything that made you Mascara, treasure paintings toward the door. I want you everything that made me love you go so I can't love you anymore. Let's see, this is actually too orange. We're gonna do a pinker shade. Cause I can't love you. I don't want to give you any performance anxiety, but you're doing amazing. No, I'm actually, I'm a lot more used to people being here while I work on their art now. And it's helpful to get live feedback, especially when it's at like oh, I'm not sure how this is looking, and then the person comes in and they see like a 25% done drawing. They're like, whoa, this is so good. I'm like, oh, you like it, yay. And that gives me like the confidence to keep going.
Dangerously cheesy.
Zeus! Hi Zeus, it's good to see you. Thank you for the Cheeto. How are you?
Dangerously cheesy.
Welcome in, Madam Sinva. Am I saying that right?
Dangerously cheesy.
And Dice Mistress, hello, hello. Thank you everybody for the daily Cheetos. Welcome in. Just call me Sin. Alright, you got it. Well, welcome in, Sin. How did you find our stinky little dumpster? If you feel like sharing. This apple puree, right in our stride. The music died. Oh, they unplugged the games. Now we must play in dark arcade. You popped up on the art category and I loved the purple. Yay, a fellow purple lover. Let's go. Well, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I do primarily do art streams, but occasionally I do some other stuff. I'm doing an art fight attack right now, like it says in the title, and this is for our friend Empty Milkies, aka Milfy, who is a purple cow. And you know I love getting to draw purple characters. Oh, music died. Oh, they unplugged the games. Now we must play in dark arcades. Every meant to play. And every night. Purple is wonderful. Totally not biased at all. It's really funny how often I'll be in a Twitch chat and like everybody who's active in chat, maybe save for one person, has the purple usernames. And it gets to be like, oh no, who's saying what? Because there's so many purple names in here. But I love it. I think it's really funny. In dark arcades, right in our stride, music time. Now we must play in dark arcades. I know exactly what you mean. I get so used to certain people being a specific color, I confuse people so often. Yeah, I've definitely done that before too. I'm green, so in the sea of purple you can find me. Green and purple are a great color combo, and I'm not just saying that because I'm purple and my wife is green. Hee.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Just like real life. It's a goated color combo. Always has been. Ooh, what layer are you on? There it is. We'll be fine. My Caroline, without hits. We're meant for this. I don't like how that looks. I'm gonna try a different shade. Purple is a very beautiful hue, even the hex code A44280. Can I put a hex code in? Oh, hold on, before I do that. Oh, wait, no, okay, I don't need to do that, that's fine. Last time I tried to put a hex code in, it didn't work. Let me see. A442A0? Oh, wrong layer. God, my iPad is so slow. I'm waiting. I have the thing on my canvas. There it is. That, I believe, is the correct shade, as mentioned by Dice Mistress, which is quite a nice shade. I'm more of a cool tone purple myself, as you can tell. All my purples on my screen are pretty blue toned. But I mean, every shade of purple is. It was called ugly purple. Oh, they're so wrong. They're so wrong. We're meant for this, you're meant for this, I promise before my Caroline. You're meant for this, I promise you'll be fine, my Caroline. You're meant for this, you're meant for this. Here we go. Here's where I was. I do love purple, purpley blue colors as well, but that's because blue is like one of my other fave colors. You know what's another lovely color combo? And it's right up where there were purple and green. Purple and teal. Love that. Yeah, I used to have blue hair for a little bit, and then there was one time that I wanted blue hair, but I couldn't find my blue hair dye, and all I had on hand was purple, so I went purple. And then I guess I just stuck with that, because that's what I have been primarily rocking. I had a little bit of a blonde phase a couple years ago, but that primarily came from a place of not wanting to bleach, like, well, I guess I had to bleach my hair, but not wanting to, like, dye my hair. Heck yeah, I rock some purple hair, though it's looking a bit more red violet at the moment. Yeah, I don't touch my hair up often, so I do not get to stay with the blue toned purple very much. It leans a lot more pink usually. But that's okay, because it's really funny how, like, I'll let my hair fade and I'll be like, oh, I don't like how it looks, and then I'll go out and, like, everyone will suddenly be like, oh my god, I love your hair. I'm like, well, if it's good enough for the general public, then I'm just gonna rock it for as long as I can. Okay. Shy says, I'm sad I can't dye my hair. It turns out, especially when it's long, so how dark my hair is. Understandable completely. Do you have pretty thick hair? That's the only reason I wait so long, because it takes ages to do my hair with how thick and long it is. So I have thick hair, but I have relatively short hair. My VTuber hairstyle is pretty similar to what it is IRL. I like to keep the back shorter, but I'm at the point where it's longer right now, because I haven't cut my hair in a few months. But it is very thick. I had the experience for the longest time of going to stylists, going to the hair salon, and they'd always be like, oh my god, your hair's so thick, I wish I had hair this thick, and I'd be like, take it, please, I'm sick of it. Having long hair, and when I say long, I mean like past my shoulders at all, is like too much for me. So that's why I keep the little long bits in the front to like give the illusion of longer hair, but I keep it short in the back, as short as I can. But I'm fortunate that my natural hair color takes pretty well to bleach, so I don't have to fight very hard to get it blonde. Because I know, like, bleach can be really the biggest factor in deciding someone wants to dye their hair or not. Because it's scary if you've never done it, and if you have to do multiple passes in order to get it to touch your color. I want to rock shorter styles, but I can't rock them as well. I tried to do a pixie cut several years ago, and it did not look good on me. I can just say that much. It looked like I had a freaking bowl cut. My hair's a weird thin and dark combo, so it's a pain to get one or two strands a different color. Oof, I'm sorry.
Dangerous.
Hair dye is no joke. Like, upkeeping hair dye is a huge pain, and every time it's time for me to cut and bleach my hair, because I do it all at home because I'm poor, and every time I'm like, oh, why do I do this? I hate this. And then I go through all the hassle, and then I see the end product. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. 4 minutes ago. Also, hi Redria, thank you for the Cheeto. I hope the art's going well. I will wave goodbye as I say hello, hello, astronauts. I'm lucky to have, like, not super dark brown hair, so a high developer lifts enough to get a desired outcome, because I have bleached my hair once, all the color faded out, and I'm not a good blonde. I was really against the idea of going blonde for the longest time. I didn't think it would look good on me. And, you know, whenever I would bleach my hair out to dye it at, like, a funky color, it would be, like, way too blonde. But then one time I did dye my hair, I lift my hair with a less strong bleach. It might have even been a bleach-free, like, developer. And I actually liked being, like, a medium blonde. It worked well for me while I had it, but I don't like doing the fresh blonde because it's, like, that bright yellow and there's, like, no depth to it at all. But sometimes I get a little, like, I go and I bleach my hair and then my energy is just gone and I can't do the second half of the process for a little bit. So sometimes I gotta rock the blonde just because, I'm not ready to do anything else. Ooh! Gauge raid! Hello! Welcome in! Oh, double raid! Double raid from the double art co-work stream. Hello, hello! Get out of here, Zach. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, Regria. Hi, Gage. It's so good to see you. Hi, Laser. Hello, Desi Spark. Welcome in, everybody. For those of you who may be meeting me for the first time, my name is Trashbat Char. My pronouns are they, them. You can call me Char, you can call me Trashbat. I am primarily an art streamer, although sometimes I do some other stuff, but tonight is an art night. We're working on an art fight revenge for my friend, Empty Milkies, aka Milfy, in chat there. How was the art? Did y'all finish your art fight attacks? Do you have anything to share? And anybody over here, if you're not following Redria or Lyat Lurian, give them a follow. They are fantastic people, fantastic artists. I highly recommend showing them your support if you can, if you're not already. You did too! Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna be done the shading on this by now, and I'm struggling. I'm trying my best. Redria and Gage, if either of you do need a raid and run, I of course understand. Please take care of yourselves. I know you ended a stream for one reason or another. I went out today, but then it rained earlier than expected, so that part got cut short. Oh, shucks. I'm sorry you got rained out. Whoa, that is not the color I picked. Working on some digital art now? Heck yeah. Are you doing any art fight attacks today, or are you just doodling or working on something else? The digital art is an art fight attack. Heck yeah. Oh, I just realized my album ended. I'm gonna get some water while I look for another album. Here we go. You're turning the character into a gymnast? Of course, of course. Very nice. There's a sound within the silence, and a blindness to your stare, where the wind inspires weeping. You may feel me in the air. There's a subtle sense of absence, yet I need to try and hide from the quiet biting feeling, from the void that grows inside, from the one that's at your side. I am everywhere, eroded by the motion. Oh, I am everywhere, like the sky for blue. Not for me, but if you come, you'd see I've been everywhere. It's amazing how coloring the line suddenly reveals gaps that I did not know about. It's kind of the problem with using black liner as my default and having it against the like dark gray background. Our fight got me so burnt out so quickly. I think it's because I feel rushed because I need a bit of time to procrastinate. I'm with you, Melfi. I was like so ready to be pumping out art this month, and then I burnt out really hard and I was barely getting anything done last week. So I had to like slowly return to it. And I'm not going to be able to revenge everybody because I was very, very shocked by how many attacks I received this year. And I'm very grateful for it. But I'm like, no, I can't revenge everybody. Why? Like, what if I could? So I'm just doing what I can. And next year, if I'm able to do more, then I will have a whole list of people to draw first. I've made a lot of attacks this month, but the only group attack I've done was the Char and Jade one. Did have a few other group attacks last year. That's how I felt. I did manage to get 2 done the other day using my liner on an art app on my phone to finish coloring things in, but I don't know if I'm going to get much else done this year. I'm not sure how many more I'll be able to do, so I'm not sure I'll get to you despite my plans. Hey, I more than understand. Do not push yourself past your limits. Like I said, I'm very shocked and pleased with what I have received, but I'm not going to be upset if you know, people are too busy. And there's always next year, right? Still thinking of you, if only you would ever look for me. But if you come, you'd see me up there. I don't like how that looks. Maybe I'll draw Liat's actual gymnast character being a gymnast, or do I take a totally different character and make them do gymnastics instead? Either way, I mean, whatever designs call to you. I adore the attack you did for me. I can tell you that for free. This looks so not 3D. Maybe I should not do drawing assist for the shading on this. Gosh, I am so tired. I do not know what is going on. Once a rose sent me flowers. boots. Oh, all right. I really did not order things in a logical manner. Smooch to wife 10 pack. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the boots. Alright, we're still gotta shade the tail. Do a little bit more shading on the top. wonder how long it's gonna be for my ad break since my stream blipped. Because it should have been right about now, but now it's gonna be off. I don't want to have to take a BRB before ad break, but I might have to. Gonna head to bed, so I hope you have a good night, and again, you're doing amazing. Alright, Melfi, well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the kind words. It means a lot. And, you know, I look forward to being able to deliver this to you. But get a good rest. Alright, let's go back to the fishnet layer, which is here. Make it a little less black. This is Empty Milky's in chat right there. Milfy drew my clown Sona. Forgot about the clown one. Yeah, I haven't been able to do much with it. Oh my gosh, another raid. Hi, Siren. Welcome, welcome in. Welcome, raiders. How are you? How was tabletop? Welcome in, everyone. For those of you meeting me for the first time, my name is Trashbat Char. My pronouns are they, them. You can call me Char. You can call me Trashbat. I'm primarily an art streamer, although sometimes I do some other stuff. Currently I'm working on an art fight revenge for Empty Milkies, aka Milfy, who is an adorable purple-haired cow. Getting pretty close to done with it before we gotta put it in the box, like the ones you see in the lower left-hand corner. D&D went great. The party killed an adult dragon. Heck yeah. That is awesome. Siren, if you do need a raid and run, you know, please take care of yourself. There's no obligation to stick around just because you're raided in, but thanks so much for sharing your community. I hope you're having a lovely night. What am I doing? My layer management is in shambles right now. Be back in a bit, no worries. It's subtle, but I like using a dark purple instead of black in situations like that. Let's see. This over here is looking a little flat. Let's see if I can find what layer has this info. There it is. Turn off drawing assist.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi Shaka, thank you for the Cheeto. Welcome in. I would like to find the layer that I did these ribbons on, like the little dashed ribbons. I think they should be all the way up here, yeah. Let's see if I can get a little thin line art around them. It would help if I had 100% opacity. Good wife?
Oh.
Technically, you rated in with Laya and Redria, but stepped away. Well, welcome in, Jaka. I hope you're having a nice night. Ten pack, you got it. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, we got a lot of smooches tonight. Wearing a heart monitor and it itches? Oh no. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Let's get highlight on the sweater sleeves.
How about this one? I call it bold,
Bold
and
and
brash.
brash.
More like belongs in the trash.
Dangerously cheesy.
Having flashbacks to that, I hated the adhesive. Oh no. Single smooch. Hi Zero, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I did not mean to turn that off.
Dangerously cheesy.
Thank you for the Cheeto laser.
Everybody loves Thunderburger.
Shaka, I'm really low energy tonight, so I'm gonna refund that, Thunderburger and turn that off. I do apologize. I'm, like, really, really tired and pushing myself just to draw right now.
I got you.
Thank you, Jade. Thank you for understanding. I hate to do stuff like that, but, you know.
Dangerously cheesy.
Thank you for the Cheetah, Wolfmaster. Welcome in. I do apologize. We have an ad break coming in very shortly. So I'm about to step away for a few minutes and stretch, refill my water. Maybe grab a snack.
More like Refunder Burger.
Thank you for the head pats. Smooch Wife 10-pack. Mwah, 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 mwah. Wife smooches heal all. Okay, this is come together. We're getting close, I think. Alright, I'm gonna go hit the BRB, so I will see you guys in a few minutes. Scree scree. Welcome back from ads. This is such a banger song. I am so glad you think so, Wolfmaster, because Black Audio is my all-time fave up there with AFI, who are the same vocalists. I can't stop talking about them. I can't stop listening to them. I've heard these songs hundreds of times and never tire of them because they're such bangers. Does he tell you that he loves you like you do, like you tell him? Oh, oh. Does he tell you that he loves you? I wonder who does he say it to? You've never heard this before? So they're really, really underrated. A lot of people haven't heard of them. And even if they have, they only know, like, maybe one song. So, if you're into this, I promise you their whole discography is full of bangers. From every album has at least one good song for somebody, I would say. Like, even their worst songs, in my eyes, are still good fucking songs, and they're very few and far between songs, so I go like, oh, this is my least favorite, and it's usually for like a stupid reason. Hi Estella, welcome in. Thank you for the Cheeto. How is you? I'm a little sleepy. I'm a sleepy bat, but I'm doing okay other than that. Sex Cells was overtly bangers, literally and figuratively. Yeah. I mean, that's also that's every Black Audio album. Every Black Audio album is gonna have some not so subtle references to certain activities.
Like skateboarding?
Yeah, like skateboarding.
Yay.
God, this song currently is very on the nose. I also have to find a playlist so I can listen during work on Monday. Yeah. I mean, like, I would say you could just put their discography on shuffle, but if you want, like, a just bangers playlist, like no slow songs or anything, I don't know if you're in the Discord or you want to be in the Discord, or if you just want to message me on Discord, because I could put together a playlist for you. If you give me, like roughly how long you want it to be, like an idea of how much you'd be willing to, check out, I could whip something up. Imagine being in Char's Discord. Couldn't be you, Sarah. Couldn't be one of my, one of my mods. Also, hi, Sarah. When did you sneak in here? Totally not a mod there, yeah. Totally not. Their slow songs are amazing, Caduceus. You're not mistaken. They actually don't do as many slow songs in recent years. I remember Beneath the Black Palms came out, and like I was like, I don't know. I don't know about this lack of slow songs. It's not going well as arguably a slow song, but not in the way that, like, Illit Ships was a slow song, you know? Had to reach back, but those are two of my favorite. I can tell you are a connoisseur of Black Audio's debut album Sex Cells from 2007, featuring hit single Stiff Kittens. You normally listen to music for about 6 hours? Well, you know, I listen to a lot of synth pop, a lot of dark synth pop especially, so I could probably put something together that's like a best of Black Audio, and then like stuff that's similar, like the stuff that inspired them or their contemporaries, if that's something that interests you. I do love infecting people with my Black Audio disease. If Nisa is around, she could tell you. But I love to share this music, and if I can help give some recs. I'm like the most biased person you're gonna meet when it comes to anything that involves Davey Havoc, but
You infected me too.
I did.
With Black Audio messages.
Yeah. Specifically, wife likes Black Audio more than AFI.
But I still like AFI.
A lot. I've run into it a lot where my friends who have never really listened to AFI or Black Audio, they listen to both because proximity to means you're going to hear all of their shit at one point or another. And a lot of them usually end up saying they like Black Audio most of all. Probably just search them up and use the smart shuffle. Yeah, that is definitely an acceptable way to do that. I think you will have a good time. Like, if you like any of what you're hearing right now, I have a specific album on right now, but, like, their stuff doesn't get too, like, experimental. Like, everything is, like, relatively cohesive, even if every album has its own, like, sound. AFI feels like a journey, not sure if the impact is the same if the album-to-album route wasn't followed. AFI is one where you really have to be careful when you introduce people, because if you show them something that they don't vibe with, then they'll kind of be like, ooh, I don't know about this. It just leads to goodbyes, oh, when there was no time for words. I'm loving you, oh, when your back has fully turned. I'm loving you. I really, like, I fell in love with synth pop because of Black Audio. Jade Puget does amazing things. And of course, I'm always going to be a huge fan of Davey Havoc vocals, but Jade Puget is just very, very amazing at songwriting. I've barely even been listening to music at work, kind of in a YouTube video essay headspace. That happens. That happens sometimes. I have months where I don't listen to as much music, and then the next month I'll, like, listen to, like, 20 new albums. I vibe to everything, because nothing really gets me to say nope. That's a great quality, Shy. Like, I'm very, like, I have genres and artists that I get really hooked on, but I think it's really cool to have that flexibility. I'm loving you, so turn away, please turn away. Please turn your back on me. I got a bunch of AFI songs charted for bass for a program called Rocksmith. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Rocksmith. On a stream I follow, I've introduced a lot of people that way, and the streamer's always floored by Hunter's work. Tip for him to play Sacrifice Theory today. Oh, fuck yeah. You're doing very good work. I would say the Lord's work, but you're doing the devil's work, actually. But yeah, I briefly had a time where I was trying to learn how to play bass, and I lived with a roommate who had a bass who was okay with me playing Rocksmith on their bass, and I tried to learn Total Immortal like instantly. I was like, okay, I see AFI, I see Total Immortal, I'm gonna learn it. I'm like, oh I'm not Hunter Bergen. But I was determined. I could do the do 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 do, like I could do like the beginning riff, but not very good. So turn your back on me. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, my brain. I'm trying to use it. I'm trying so hard. All the ones charted by Emmy Dell are my commissions. Oh, you feel like you're giving back? Look, I think that's amazing. And yeah, I think that some people really are surprised to see how much musicianship goes into AFI beyond, like, oh, they're the guys that did Miss Murder, they're just some emo band. Like, You start picking apart their songs, and you get to really see some craftsmanship. Been listening to a guy dig way too deep into DC animated stuff and try to connect dots that weren't ever meant to connect. I have a habit of just show me a song and let me listen to it first, see how it rolls into a playlist within my head, and if it doesn't fit, it usually opens up another playlist if it's worthy of it. Ah, so you're a playlist connoisseur, I see. I'm really like, it took me a long time to come around on making playlists, and I'm still not the best at it, but I was an album kid, you know? I liked getting an album, and then that was my way of engaging with the music. So that's why a lot of times when I'm on stream, I still just put on an album. It sounds like me asking my guitar teacher if I could learn Anesthesia Pulling Teeth by Metallica, which is a 4-minute bass solo done by Cliff, and my teacher laughed in my face. No, they should have let you cook. They should have let you go for it, come on. Probably the most loved by chat song out of the ones I've gotten charted, Carcinogen Crush. Ugh, amazing taste. Davey may have forgotten about Carcinogen Crush, but we haven't. That, I know how to play that on ukulele, and by play it on ukulele, I mean I play a very basic version, because I'm not very good at ukulele, but, I like singing that one. If I went to it, like, I haven't been to a karaoke event IRL in years, but that would be a karaoke go-to if it could be. I did get to do Beautiful Thieves one time at a karaoke bar, and no one knew what was going on, and I didn't give a fuck. I'm all alone. Oh, I'm all alone. With my beautiful things. I don't create actual playlists, just in my head, so if a song isn't in my mindset for a playlist for the moment, it gets skipped. Interesting. How do art fights work? Well, first of all, welcoming Uranium Boots. So Art Fight is a yearly event, and it takes place for the whole month of July. And it's basically an art gift event. So you pick a team. This year it's fossils versus crystals. Previous years have been like vampires versus werewolves, or sea foam versus stardust. Stuff like that, like floral versus fauna. And you pick a team, and you attack, quote-unquote, somebody by drawing their character. So you upload your OCs, your original characters, you know, their reference sheets and whatnot, little facts about them, and people look for characters that they want to draw, or they, you know, draw for their friends or whatever, and you can draw anything. You can do a 5-minute doodle, you can do a little chibi, you can do a full-blown painterly beautiful illustration, you can do memes, like you can just have the freedom to do whatever within reason, drawing somebody's character, and doing that earns you points for your team. You can attack people on your own team, it's called friendly fire, and you gain a little bit less points, but it's kind of negligible, it's like 25% less. And revenge, which is what I'm doing, a revenge is when you have received an attack from somebody, and you revenge them by drawing their character and attacking them in return. So, I'm drawing Empty Milkies, aka Milfy, who is a cow VTuber who I'm friends with, and she drew one of my characters. She drew my clown Sona. So in return, I'm drawing her one of my chibis that I do called Stinko Pop, which are the little toy boxes that you see in the lower left-hand corner. It's one of my art specialties. They're like Funko Pops, but cooler. Hi, Griff. Griff says, hi, Char Lovely, saying hello before I do my lurky. This looks amazing. Yeah, this is almost finished. This is almost ready to go into the box and get all painted up. But thank you, Griff. I hope you're doing well. I was always disadvantaged in my guitar class anyways because it was a class in school and the teacher didn't have time to teach me to play lefty flip and we didn't have any lefty strung guitars, so my natural dexterity was lacking in strumming. Oh no! Certain songs are for certain moods and alcohol usually brings the country out of me. Yeehaw! How large are the teams? Are they net wide? How are points counted? Is there a centralized body that helps them count? Yeah, so, let me see. I think it's just artfight.net, if I'm not mistaken. Let me drop that in chat. So it is, a website, and they have a group of people that work for the website. And you upload via the website. And that's how it's all kept track of. The teams, I don't know exactly how many people are on the teams, but the makeup is about 50-50. Like, it's usually only like a couple percent off from one another. It's usually pretty even. I would say there's at least tens of thousands, if not more, on each team. And the points are counted, it's a little bit of an honor system. So when you upload, it asks you some questions, like, did you color this piece? Is this a headshot or a bust or a full body? You can even click an option that's like, I spend so much time on this piece that I consider it polished, and that gives you like extra points. So it is a little bit of an honor system, but people, like, you can get reported if you abuse the self-reporting. So yeah, you get different points depending. It usually, like, the longer you spend on a piece, the more finished it is. Like, a pencil sketch headshot is going to be worth less points than what I'm doing here, but you're still going to earn points regardless. And really, the thing at the end of the day is that, to quote Whose Line Is It Anyway, the points are made up, everything's made up and the points don't matter. Like, ultimately. Art Fight is really a celebration of art gifting and the art community, and a celebration of everybody's original characters, because for a lot of us, our original characters only exist in our brain and when we put them on paper, so it's really, really special to have somebody else see your original character and be like, yeah, I connect with this, I like this, I'm gonna do something for this. There's close to 600,000 people competing this year. Wow. It's been nearly 50. Yeah, it's been nearly 50-50. I've seen that. And yeah, you can do as much or as little as you want. So a lot of people get really into Art Fight and they do dozens of pieces of art throughout the month. I am a commission artist first and foremost, so I'm pretty busy juggling my paid projects that I have to do. So this is only my 4th attack, I think. I think that's right. Their artillery. Yeah, like you load up your character into a cannon and you shoot them. But yeah, it's a really interesting event. It's been going for like over 10 years. I only joined the site like 3 years ago. I had like heard whisperings of it in the past, but I never cared enough to look into it. And then in more recent years, I've seen a lot more of it. So I finally was like, you know what, let me join. And I can't do as much as I wish I could because of my schedule, but I do really love getting to draw other people's characters, and I'm so happy about the ones that I've received in turn. I was very lucky to receive a lot of attacks this year. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your stay in the dumpster. I'm staring at this. I think it's like mostly done. I'll probably come back to it and fiddle with it when my brain is a little less soupy. But I think I'm gonna work on the box design because I have a plan in mind. Thank you so much for the response. Of course, I'm happy to give any info I can. It is a really nice event, if especially if you're somebody that, like, you sometimes struggle to know what to draw, or like maybe you want to practice on stuff that's outside your wheelhouse. It's a really cool way to do something different, you know. Or you can just be like me and you can stay in your wheelhouse, because I love drawing these little chibis. I can't help myself. My secret weapon is cause people's jaws to drop when they see my attack. Yes.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Sleep. Welcome in. Thank you for the Cheeto. I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. Do I want to make the stand purple or pink? That is the question. That looks kind of gray. Let's try the pink. Because the box I'm going to make patterned like her cow fur, so it's going to be white and purple. So I think doing pink for the stand will look nice. It's been a day. Well, I hope you're kicking back and relaxing and having a better evening. Just getting up for work. At least it's an easy night at work tonight. Oh, that's good. Ooh, one of my favorite AFI songs. Oh yeah, I do just have a Spotify shuffle going right now, huh? That doesn't look like a bad cue. I'll keep it going for now. Dust and dust in a new room. First impressions of the sun. The skin now buried. We've been staring up too long. Eyes gone dry, no more tears. Salt and shame upon my tongue. Drying flowers. We've been coming here too long. Here in the golden mirror. Watch everyone just say, shatter and find a way to cut like golden days. Oh, Sleep, I'm sorry. I did not remember to listen to that song yet. I might need a reminder. Wearing dust, match the dozen, fast is captured as it's made. So, I have two options for the scent. I asked Melfi about what she thinks her character would smell like, and she said, oh, I don't know, maybe blue raspberry. But then she was like, I wish I had like a funny idea, like I wish I could make a joke. And I was my brain immediately was like, what if it was booberry, but it was like boobberry because of her little ear tag with the 8008. So I'm thinking about trying that for the scent. She said it was up to me. But blue raspberry is not a bad choice. I don't think I've actually done just plain blue raspberry. Love this Depeche Mode song. This is more cured than Depeche Mode, I would say. With that guitar tone? I gotta step off to do my pre-bed stuff and shower. Prepping, not actually sleeping yet, but I might continue drawing after I get back. Alright, Laser. Well, thank you so much for hanging out and stopping by as always. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the art if you art. Here in the golden mirror, watch every word you say, shadow and find a way to cut like golden days. Watching as I fade, fading as I'm watching every word I say. Yes, but love this The Cure song has a rougher flow as a sentence. Or you could say Cure. You don't have to say The Cure every time you mention the band The Cure. You can say Cure song. Oh, this is the one of the songs you got charted? Yes, this is an amazing bass line. This is one of the AFI songs that I truly could just sit there and listen to on repeat for God knows how long. Most recent 3. This one, 17 Crimes and Beautiful Thief. Excellent choices. I'm limited by very accurate tabs for Hunter, mostly one dude who learns by ear and also zooms in on concert footage for what's missing. Luckily he does a good amount. Y'all are doing wonderful work. That is amazing. He's so good that Hunter now chats with him and taught him trash bat in person. That's so fucking cool. Ugh, that makes me wish I was a fucking musician. God. That's really neat. I feel like this doesn't look very cow print. Maybe I should look up a reference for cow print. Oh yeah, I'm making him a little too egg-shaped. He does a ton of B-sides too, so I got Synesthesia, A Winter's Tale, Rabbits Are Roadkill, Now the World, and We've Got the Night. That's so fucking cool. There was, I mean, there still is. There is a YouTube account who was doing, isolating the vocals so that, they could upload karaoke versions, and I'm a bedroom karaoke kind of guy. I like, you know, I do want to go to karaoke bars, but I love the option of just getting people together and singing off of the TV, you know? So, and I like having very robust options when it comes to AFI songs. So they had started uploading some, and I thought that they were gonna do more, but they haven't uploaded an AFI or a Black Audio one in like 2 years, and I'm very sad about it. But I left comments on every single one that they uploaded, I think, of like whether it was AFI or Black Audio being like, oh my god, thank you for doing this, you should do this song next. But yeah, they have a wide array of stuff they upload, and I guess the AFI stuff doesn't do as good. You know what, I'm just gonna grab one of these and...
Ooh.
What's up, Jade?
Oh, I just learned the new faction name in AEW
Hmm.
now. Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Tekla.
Oh, Sisters of Sin?
Oh, no.
Is that not what they went with?
What I'm saying is Triangle of Madness.
Oh. I was seeing Sisters of Sin, but I guess that was a fan name. Alright, we're gonna just screenshot this, because I need a guide, because I don't have a lot of space to work with on the box. It's a weird shape. So I just need a little bit of a guide so it looks like actual cow print and not just random blobs. Where would you like it? Open your name. Bomb and this world of blade. Over you wander. Said I go for anything for a day. Oh, I'm gonna go on the projector. Okay. Practicing phrases like boy howdy for my elderly years. If I has a small fan base, but boy howdy is it rabbit. I say boy howdy. I'm a little smidgen younger than you, and I say boy howdy. I've been saying boy howdy for a long ass time. I'm an old soul. Bomb to sound the blade. Over you wander. Oh, I know. Sharp teeth, light eyes. I know you're into me like a cold knife. Never too early to train to be old, for the old and the old at heart. Down, 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 sickening lights. Felt you shook away from the kissing camera eyes. Sand and sheets, a bloody cheek. Whoops, that is not a complete shape. Understood. Here we go. Welcome back. Mari says I'm training to be an old lady. I say as I'm knitting. Knitting's top tier old. We gotta get you those cookies so that you can store your supplies, Amari. Oh, I'm on a wall? Let's go. Can I chew on your drywall? Is that okay? Royal dance, you know it. There's a lot of people making like posts for like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Yeah, there's held everything but the cookies. I actually saw somebody who they were like, oh, you know these containers that store sewing supplies, and you open it and it looks like those cookies. Then they take the cookies out and they're actually tins made to look like cookies, and you open those tins and there's the sewing supplies. I thought that was good. Okay, that looks a little more natural. I think I can mess with it a little bit more. You know what would probably help is if I outlined this in a slightly darker color. Blueberry is genius, thank you. One of those kind of ideas that I just didn't even think about it. My brain was just like, here you go. I'm not even gonna make you work for this one. I'm like, thank you. I owe you my life. And Milfy liked it, so that's what matters most. Thank you for the head pats. Not the I owe you my life meme? What is that from? Is that from a thing? I didn't even know. I don't think this will good with the outline. Ooh, maybe that will work actually. Let me finish this out and see how I'm feeling about it afterwards. Whoops. Okay, I actually like that. Okay, without even clicking on that, is that the one where they're feeding the horse? Is that the one you're referencing? I think I know what you're talking about now. Okay, alright, yeah. You'll have to forgive me, my brain is a fine mush tonight. The mutant horse, yes. You're safe now, my child. Oh, darling, can't you see? You're far too much like me to ascend with my love. Will terrify me so. Okay, so Blueberry is, oh man, I love that box. It's not on the screen yet. Is the ghost cereal. Now the question is, do I draw the cereal pieces or do I draw two blueberries next to each other? You know? So the cereal, they don't have a very clear photo of it on there. Let me go back here. Oh, no, not that. I can hear the mutant hoarse monotone, I owe you my life, and spoken audibly in all lowercase in a smaller font somehow. You think the blueberries are the way to go? Yeah, because there's nothing very, like, ghostly about, Milpy's design. And the cereal pieces are probably not going to be as recognizable. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna look at my laptop here for a moment because I have drawn blueberries before. So I might be able to take the one I drew as a base. At the very least, I can reference it so it's in a similar style. Let's see, Stinko Factory. Scents. Okay, it's not under blueberry. I remember it was drawn with other berries. It might be like Berry Blast. No, it's not Berry Blast. Looking. Oh yeah, it was the one that I drew. It was raspberry with a hint of blueberry. And I actually drew it with the color of the raspberry reflecting off the blueberry, which I don't want. So I'll probably just draw this again. Let me just kind of zoom in on this. Okay, I can do that. Blueberry's got nipples. I gotta be careful that I don't get myself flagged for the wrong thing, you know? Freaking, I'm gonna post it on Blue Sky and they're gonna be like, oh, this is explicit material. Oh, I did not save that image. Bring that back over here. Alright, it's also been a hot minute since I've refreshed my iPad, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't know what this song is. Alright, you know what? I'm going to put on an AFI album. Believe it or not. Me, of all people. You know what, Deep Slow Panic? We'll put on Burials. We'll put on Burials. You inconceivable. I'm sorry to shock you like this. We don't need that to be that. So we don't want this to be too circular. Let's get it a little We'll push down. Making sure to make the nip parts of the blueberries not quite positioned so that they don't get flagged. Burial's my favorite album because there's only a single skip. I'm unreasonably picky with music. What is your single skip on Burial? I'm gonna guess Heart Stops. That's my guess. I got it. Damn, I'm so good. I will say I wasn't a Heart Stops fan for a while. I do like it, but it is kind of a weird one. Every other song I actively love. I'm gonna say I don't actively love 17 Crimes, and I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. It's not a bad song though. That's the thing, like, even the AFI songs that I say are like, this is probably my least favorite on the album, they're not bad songs. On Blood Album, I took a little issue with Above the Bridge, but that was mainly because of the vocals and the repetitive lyrics. But I actually love the instrumentation on that song, so it's like, it's really rough for me. Because it's like a perfect Cure song, and then I just don't like the lyrics. That's fine, it wouldn't be on your most epic final day playlist if you had a day you couldn't have a moment. Maybe get me that that Be Gay and Do 17 Crimes shirt, and then I'll change my tune. It's just there's so many fucking banger tracks on Burials, it's just hard to, you know, compete with the others, you know? I mean, like, a freaking Greater Than 84 is there, freaking Deep Slow Panic, Wild, Rewind, like, fucking Face Beneath the Waves, like, you just, there's so many good ones, so one of them has to be the worst. Yeah. The Embrace, yes, yes. I've seen my darkest days. You gave each one to me. You have been lost for days. Me color picking and then being like, nah, this isn't colorful enough, and boosting the saturation anyway, because I make the rules. I ain't going for realism, baby. I want it to be bluer than a blueberry. The way he sings that, yeah. Saturation, they can't stop you. They can try. They can try. Pleasantness in me when I saw you shine. You shined. I collapsed to the floor. It promised and missed me more and said true love
Dangerously cheesy.
is mine. Hi Ember, thank you for the Cheeto. Welcome, welcome in. Did you miss me?
Dangerously cheesy.
It's consuming me. Oh my god, Virgil too. Hello, hello. Teach me not to dream. Dream deeply. Blueberries, yeah, not just any blueberries. Specifically. Boomberries. little bit of a play on words. But they're for Milfy. Scrolling. I feel like this album more than any other tells a story. Yeah, it tells a story of Davey Havok was fucking miserable. And there was a meme, you know, that like guy with his hands crossed and he's like, I give you blank, you give me blank. Davey's like, I give you like absolute heartbreak, you receive the best album. Yeah, the deal meme, yeah. Yeah, dude suffered for this album. He's suffered a lot, but this album in particular, you can really sense it. And let me tell you, I was 19 and fresh off of my very first breakup when this album dropped. Let me tell you how fucking cathartic that concert was. I can't take this deep panic. Teach me not to dream. Dream deeply. Slowly, I swallowed your fears for all of those years. How could you let them consume me? Teach me how you sleep so sweetly. Slowly, it's consuming me, deliberate and deep. I can't take this deeper panic. Teach me how you sleep so sweetly. Wish this one had an accurate tab. Such a great song. It really is. It's super cohesive, start to finish, reminiscing on the relationship, bouncing through memories as he sinks into the ocean, then the fade out on face as he goes to black. Yes. And this is one that I feel like a lot of fans like come back to and they're like, yeah, like maybe I didn't like most of their stuff posting the sorrow, but Burials is like the exception for them. Hunter getting jiggy. This one came out a year after my separation, going through a messy divorce after 12 years, so it worked right out the gate. Ugh. Yeah, I think it really resonated with a lot of fans, and still does to this day. And I mean, that's the through our bleeding we are one, right? Like that's like AFI's thing. Yeah, my one of the 2 burial shows I went to, that was when I got barricade, so I was like throwing myself at that barricade, just screaming. It was so good. Just scream to awaken you, you stay down, stay out. In your slumber, you saw everything, everything but me. Why must we stop? Oh, it is ad break, but since I'm probably ending soon, I'm just gonna keep going for now. You're not missing anything if you're not, well, you can't hear me if I'm if I'm saying this. I'm gonna say you're not missing much. You're just missing Blueberry. Don't you know that heaven is the don't I always forget if it's erase or remake. One of those things where like they switch the lyric on the final one and I always fuck it up. Wept words that escaped us, but you stayed out. Shut the night. I fell down to face you, to find you wakeful, and you forced me out. I'm nothing now. Same exact word. Okay, I'm so glad I'm not alone. I mean, I literally watch videos of Davey Havoc get his own lyrics wrong, so I stopped caring a very long time ago. Like, Infinite Skin, it's like, love on the corner, blood on a dead-end street, and then the second time it's like, blood on the corner, love on a dead-end street. I'm like, fucked if I know which one is which. I just go for it and pray. Just kidding, I don't pray. Oh. Don't you know that heaven is slow? Don't remake our heaven. Okay, I think it's remake and erase is the final one. Because at first he's pleading don't do this with some, like, don't go off with someone else and, like, you know, have something special like we had. And then at the end he's like, don't forget what we had, you know? Don't you know that heaven is low? Don't erase our heaven. Maybe I'll remember it now. Let's try our best together. We can do it. Okay, you know what? 17 Crimes is a good song. I don't know what I'm talking about. Immediately it kicked in. I'm like, oh yeah. Would you give me a moment? Would you allow a play? To leave no bone unbroken. Let's walk like 17. I'm in love with poisoning. Only bring your pretty, frightful gifts to me. Let's love and kill like 17 now. You know what it is? It's probably because of the music video. The music video is kind of weird. It's weird for them. I like when they're in the room with the ghostly curtains, but then it's like teenagers being dipshits. Just can't relate. I can't relate. I'm in with poisoning. Only bring your pretty, frightful gifts to me. Let's love and kill like 17 now. Yeah, they were going for carefree, pretty teens. I was like, man, that was never me. And then, you know, right around the same time, he released that Pop Kids book, which, real talk, I still have not read. I own both of his novels. I have not read them. You know, when they came out, the fandom who did read it was very, very vocal about them not being good. So I was just like, oh, why is he writing about these, like, drug having sex addicted teenagers? Like, I don't like that, even though I literally never gave it a chance. More like Poop Kids. I saw somebody on the fucking subreddit a few weeks ago be like, oh, I bought Davy's book Love Fast Los Angeles, I didn't buy the other one because it's a kid's book. We're like, you mean Pop Kids? And they're like, yeah, it's a kid's book. It's like, you think that it's a kid's book because it has the word kids in the title? What? That is not a kid-friendly book. Not even a little. But yeah, I've heard some things about the books, but I have not sat down with them yet. Maybe someday. I think I'm scared. I'm scared to read it and hate it, I think. So I'd rather be, I feel I'm better off just, like, staying in the dark. If I wanted to experience media about drugged out sex-having teens, I'd get Instagram. Fruit Tan, welcome in. Fruit Titan. Fruit Titan? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your stay in the dumpster.
Dangerously cheesy.
Hi, Dante. Are these blue tits? Wait, now my monitor's 1080p. These are blueberries. Well, Dante, you see, we're doing a little bit of a pun, because this is the scent for this Stinko. Milfy is a cow, and she has a little tag on her ear. It's 8008, right? But we know what that means. So this is the scent we're going with. So I'm specifically drawing 2 blueberries right next to each other to evoke a certain imagery. So the fact that your blurry monitor sold the illusion means I'm doing my job. I tried not to be too overt with placing the tops of the blueberries, aka the nips of the blueberries. I tried to be a little subtle. I forgot about the conductor when we were naming songs. Shit! Oh my god, the conductor's so good. I'll show them a believer. 300,000 amps. And I'm your one receiver. Let's see, 71%. Conductor went without saying, fair enough. They played it live last time wait, no, they did play it last time I saw them. They played the last 2 times I saw them. I was very excited about that, because when they did the Burials tour, they didn't play a lot of Burial songs. I think they literally only played I Hope You Suffer and 17 Crimes, if I recall correctly. Granted, the setlist at that show was phenomenal. They played fucking Brownie Bottom Sunday, among other things. But I wanted more Burial songs, so I was really happy that they started playing the conductor a lot more. But there's still a lot of Burial songs. I'm like, I need to witness Face Beneath the Waves live. I need it. Also, I need them to decide to just randomly bring The Sinking Night back and make it the new intro. Because the fact that they didn't open their Burial shows with Sinking Night is just a crime. One of their 17 crimes. So Reddit people always slobber on the conductor for very good reasons. It's certainly not safe for work unless you're a cook. 300,000 amps, and I'm your warm receiver. The warm receiver line, I'm like fairly certain is a bit of a Depeche Mode reference. Because Depeche Mode has a song called Sacred, and they have a line that's, I'm a firm believer and a warm receiver. And when I heard that song for the first time, I, like, pointed, mouth agape, like, oh, the conductor? I mean, it could be coincidence, but Davey has literally been on record as being like, yeah, I've accidentally stolen, like, things from songs. So I would not be surprised if he stole it on purpose, because he is a gigantic Depeche Mode fan. Welcome back, Siren! Oh, my pretty precious stone, just left me in ruins. Wear it like a cheerful bow. There's a light that should never turn, but the bringer is cast down. So unhappy in my whole life. Heart stops beating, beat like a brutal day. You were my first faith made of lies like all the others. Heart stops beating, beat like a brutal day. I found my last life, but it died like all the others. Can you draw a small stickman body behind the tits just for funsies? Let me see. Can I? Have to put a little face on there. Is that what you envisioned, Dante? Twitch, please don't ban me for this. Well, there it is. There's my magnum opus. No, not the 2D gooners. No! No, don't report your favorite bat. Don't do it. Clipping it and sending it to Mr. Twitch. No! You know, he can stay there. He can stay there while I finish. What are you looking at? You're looking at the best thing I've ever drawn, Zeus.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah, Dante had a big brain idea. Second best thing, the Rat Boy? Really? Really?
Everyone
This doesn't beat Rat Boy for you. Well, Caduceus is #1 Rat Boy freak, so that makes sense. Alright, I think these blueberries are rendered enough. I think they're rendered enough. I go a little too hard sometimes. Okay, but first, let me save this so I can post it somewhere. This is second best. You can't say first when Rat Boy exists. Hey, different strokes, you know? I still think one of the best things I ever drew was Koala Jade. This right here, this is another one of my my best works. To the point that it's been Jade's phone background for what, like 2 years at least?
Yeah.
And on her lock screen, the mouth is closed, and when she unlocks her phone, the mouth is open. It's perfect. That's disconcerting. It's more disconcerting if you see what it's based on. The eyes, yeah, the little Friday guys.
I wish I had those eyes for people.
There's no way I will materialize. Let the ghosts beneath your eyes still haunt you, remind you. This was such a good idea. And pats on the back for everyone involved in this. So yeah, because Milfy originally hit me with the blue raspberry, but blue raspberry was close enough to blueberry that like my brain put it all together. Sometimes I'm possessed with a good idea. Sometimes. Fried egg eyes? Are you a writer? No, that's what Jade's been calling them forever. That's not even me, I don't think. Hide inside. Call your doting dogs. As the weeks of reality beat your emptiness. It is. It's true verbosity. Davey Havoc could never. There's no way how will materialize. Let the ghosts beneath your eyes to haunt you. Remind you, there's no way to apologize. Your selfish words must float denied like your crimes. I float now. Siren, I'm so excited for yours too. I have not forgotten. You're in my queue. I even have the document set up with all the reference images. I'm thinking in August for sure. It is almost August. I'm thinking I'll be able to get yours in the month of August. I have 2 Stinko commissions sitting in my queue right now, and then I have a redeemed Stinko as well. And a redeemed Stinkies, actually, speaking of. Hi, Astra. Yeah, another one with blueberry, although it's a little different than yours. It's a little bit. Little tad different. But hi, Astra, I hope you're doing well. Alright, so I think this is almost done. I'm gonna do a little bit of shading on the box. Just a tiny, subtle little shade. Just a little saucy, just a tad. I think it's a little too dark on the bottom, but I can come back and mess with that. I float now forever. You did this. Just get a slight little gradient going here. And then the letters will be outlined in white, I think. Oh, let's change the... that's actually pretty close, but I'd rather it be a little purplier. Davey asking for lessons. Davey could learn a lot from Slimy Jade. Beep-bong, beep-bong. Ah, this song. So fucking good. Feeling it disappear. Only made it worse. Pulling it piece by piece. Slashing up ribbons, cut this mess. To slowly disintegrate. What should have been the perfect gift? May you feel this while you sleep. Push the poisonous thorns in you. May you feel this while you wake. Bear your poisonous thorns. Can someone Photoshop some bras on the blueberries? Walk into traffic. Running with open eyes, searching for mercy here that I'm too weak to find. To take my deepest breath, I walk into the rage and say to drown down this emptiness until you have lived for me. May you feel this while you sleep. Push the poisonous thorns in you. Oh, good night, sleep. Well, good luck at work. Thank you so much. Always good to see you. All right. Oh wait, no, this is the stand. I need to copy this. Jade Puget, move over. I'll be the new guitarist. I hope that you can feel this as it's fading. The darkness shifts, the darkness shifts. This may be the perfect gift. So cute, thank you. I think I'm just kind of going over it with my eyes one more time to see if I have any final changes I'd like to make. Bear your poisonous thorns, oh. May you feel this. May you feel this while you wake. I gotta bring Milfy's beheaded head document to decide if I'm gonna make any changes to the head here. Let me get rid of the ponytail, because I did edit that. Turn off the sketch layer. Let's see, I saw the lines underneath the ear. Kinda wanna, what? Wanna bring in a lighter color. It's so subtle, but I have to fiddle with things. I can't help it. Love the little laser sounds in the song. Every one of my words not worth believing. Every promise I kept you deceiving. Every drop of my sin and leave me bleeding. Yeah, you told me this true love won't be remembered. My regret will last forever, 'cause I thought you never. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. I was perfectly true, you were pretending. You told me this was heaven and you ascended. I gave you life, now pray for death. Breathed into you, you stole the breath. And we right from the start, we started ending. I believed in you, true love won't be remembered. My regret will last forever, 'cause I thought you never. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Something that most fans miss about the album, if you pay close attention, Davey sad. Oh, that I gave you life, now pray for death is such a good line. Now I'm singing ashamed. All my words were the same. Now I'm screaming, betrayed. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you tell me this true love won't be remembered. My regret will last forever. Oh, love won't be remembered. My regret will last forever. Guess I thought you never. How the lyrics just clash with the peppy tune. Yeah, it's such like a, it's really one of their most energetic songs, and then the lyrics are like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. There's an open sky and an empty city where the rain falls every night. upon precious flames, who we once found so pretty, are frail and only light. Love is all that's left, and I'm emotionless. You won't read it in the papers in this time. Keep your hands clean, just read my mind. We're trapped between the nightmares, and I fear the future's here. It's 1985. It's 1985. Can you read my mind? Album is Sonic Whiplash. A little bit. Yeah, I don't think the album really prepares you for what a gut punch Face Beneath the Wave is, though. Oh, it fills the city, so you'll be queen tonight. As you overthrow, looking pale and pretty, I welcome your requite. They told us love can save, so we prepare our graves. You won't read it in the papers in this time. Keep your hands clean, just read my mind. We're trapped between the nightmares, and I fear the future's here. It's 1985. Alright, that's right, I wanted to add a little more shading to the boob tag. Oh, will you hold my hand as we count the hours? The hours. Oh, will you hold my hand as we count down the hours? Oh, standing beneath the meteor showers. There's a good O. Not as many O's on this album, and then he hits you with one right towards the end. Keep your hands clean, just wreck my mind. We're trapped between the nightmares, and I fear the future's here. It's 1985. It's 1985. I don't need to outline this, but a little silly. Just a tad bit silly. What's left on here? Anxious and Face Beneath the Waves. There in silence, my ears begin to ring in the new sound, anxiously. Breathing in the morning. Yes, the meteor showers. I have thought about that sometimes. Like, does he know? Does he know? Taking my fatal flight, lying obscenely into the light, to bring down punishment. Alright, very subtle changes, but I am silly like that and like to make little pulse changes like that. I just wait. Oh, what is that? What layer are you on? Oh, you're the ribbon. Okay. Ooh, first try. My eyes begin to sting as my lips part of poison, sweet poisoning. Oh God, I feel like I'm dying. I found it finally. It feels like heaven. I'll never reach. I heard it swing, swing up, down, and find the saddest song. You know, this one's probably on the weaker side for me. If I had to put like my bottom like 2 tracks on the album, I think this is probably there with like Heart Stops. I like Heart Stops. I don't know. Swinging now, will you watch me? Turn it down, drown it slowly. Is it on? I'm still listening. Swinging now, will you watch me? Oh fuck, I like this part. Hold on. Turn it down, drown it slowly. Is it on? I'm still listening. I think it's like the chorus just is not as powerful for me. It's a great lead into Face because it's about swinging in fatal flight because he's about to walk into the ocean, so it fits in that way. Huh. Okay. Alright, you're giving me more to think about. I like that. Part of me is like, oh, I want to paint more details, but it's like, it's fine. It's good. It's good enough. Anything I add at this point is going to be, like, so minute. Although... I'm seeing something with the ponytail. I didn't like it as much until I thought of it in the place of the album. Anxious both in the good and bad sense about that final step. You're gonna make me think about recontextualizing the album a little more. Someone said they saw me fall apart. Part of me collected and destroyed. Tell me what it's like to hold a heart when it shatters. Oh, and then that freaking discordant choral sound. Oh my god. So good. Asked if there was any word for me, and she swore that everything we were never mattered. I will return again. I will return to you. I will return again. I am part of you. The sound fade out, and this one's absolutely him sinking deeper and deeper as he goes to black. The discord on the guitar, yeah, yeah. So good. This song is like one of their like most foreboding sounding ones for sure. These whispers finally found the cracks. What was won't forever keep these screams. Secretly, you know that I'm still here. Where is that layer? There it is. return again. I will return to you. This is the angriest I've heard Jade play. Oh, I would kill to have some instrumentals. This one would be really, really fantastic to hear instrumental. I do struggle to hear past Davy sometimes, to pick apart every layer of the song. Fuck it up, Adam. Hit those drums. Knows will never end. The best people to send to colonize Mars are economists. They enjoy housing bubbles. But hi, Llama. Welcome in. Thank you for your daily pun. Me, I don't need to do any more work on this. I've already done so much. Also, me immediately sees more stuff I want to shade. I will be with you again. With you again. I will be with you again. I will be with you. I will be with
Dangerously
you again.
cheesy.
Hi, Glow. Welcome in. 100th Cheeto. Let's go. You will get your 100 Cheeto art in maybe 2 to 3 business years. Someday I'll figure out how to get caught up on those. But hi, Glow. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. It's okay, I'm the same way. I have a Discord channel with shame. You are way more caught up on yours than I'm on mine, I can tell you that much. You two better behave or I'm gonna bonk you both. Hi, Stove. Aurelia. The new wolves await. Oh, okay. Look at the improvement on the hair shading there. Like, come on. They're barking in the wrong key. Feels linear in a sense, even as he's jumping back and forth in segments.
Cheesy.
Another Hunter getting Jicky classic. Aurelia was one that didn't hit me the first time I listened to it. It took a little bit, but now I really like it. I especially like it after they did the acoustic half performance. They didn't really do like they kind of did the whole song. It was like a little sped up. But I love that acoustic session that Davey and Jay did of this song. I was listening to this real low and IDKY. I thought you were listening to Rock and Roll McDonald. Glow. That hurts to hear that about AFI. Rock and Roll McDonald's. I have 69 Cheetos. I don't think I can redeem it ever again. Hey, well, we can appreciate the nice for what it is now. Now you just have to aim for 169. All right, I think if I stare at this anymore, my eyes are gonna fall out of my head, and I'm going to dissolve into some kind of goopy substance, and not in the fun way like Slimy Jade is. And we're barking in the wrong key. They're barking in the wrong key. Oh, wrong thing. I didn't mean to put just her head in there. Insert a photo. That's what I meant to do. And you sing along. And you sing along. Alright, let's compare the changes I made. Yeah, you can see the changes. The better shading. I'm so, you know, I have to put too much effort into things. Do you like the scent glow? Milfy told me blue raspberry, but then she was like, but I kind of want to do something funny, I just don't know what, and my brain was just like, blueberry? So yeah, all I have to do is export this into Photoshop to add the outline around the text, and then I think we can call it done. So hell yeah. That's what I wanted to get done tonight. So yeah, I'd say a good night's work. I did that Stinko in 2 days, not counting the sketch. But thank you guys for hanging out. My energy came back a little bit in the second half there. I was like, oh god, I feel like a zombie in the first half of stream.
I think it's because you got to draw those blueberry titties.
Yeah, it was the blueberry. It was also the AFI, not gonna lie.
No.
Getting to nerd out about Black Audio and AFI always re-energizes me. Came in late, but big fan. Always fun stopping by. Hey, it's always good to see you, Stove, even if you can only stop in for 5 seconds. And twerk your little stove in my chat. Let's see who is live. Do 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 do. You? Yeah, you're live, Slimy Jade?
I've never been live.
Wow. I was distracted by Marvel Rivals. That is fair. You have to tear it up in there. Oh, there's a lot of people live. It is a Saturday after all. Let's see. Somebody doing DVD. Someone doing Marvel Rivals, actually. A couple people doing Marvel Rivals. 7 Days to Die. Here's an art. Wait, where's my spreadsheet? Surprised they're still going. Anyone have any fun plans for the rest of the weekend? Or have you done anything fun? Next Saturday we'll hopefully do a Monster High Doll Yap stream. We gotta do some prep work. We gotta decide whether we're gonna do picking our favorite characters and our favorite doll of each character, or if we're gonna do some Monster High Diary ASMR and reading some of the diary entries. Let's see. Alright, it's been a couple months since I rated her. Yeah, you know what? Let's read Lorelai. Send along the chill art vibes. So we are going to read Lorelai the Raven, who is a very cool artist and streamer, very chill, and working on an emote right now. I believe she uses she, her pronouns. Yes. But she could try. Oh, I didn't write the command. Hold on. Is it back? I'm like forgetting how to do it like in real time. / read? Did I use the right one? Yes. Amazing. Incredible. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the support while I drew this art fight stinko. I'm pretty dang happy with it. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to not have to cancel Pokemon Sunday tomorrow because I couldn't do it last week. So you will hopefully see me tomorrow night, and we'll be doing some more Evolution fusions. We have the next couple picked out, actually. I had a Glaceon I was going to be drawing last week, but I needed to rest. But have a great rest of your night. Stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, stay trashy, of course. And I will be seeing you guys very soon. Copy the raid message if you want. Say hi to Lorelai. Give them some support. Give her some support if you can. And good night, everybody. Say good night, Slimy Jade.
Good night, Blarm.
Blarm. Goodbye, Scree.
Shout out my cook.
You're so cooked.
So cool.
Oh my god. Hi Char, hello Raiders, welcome in. My goodness. You're also making art. Alright, hand it over. I want the art tags. Give it to me. And how are you? How's you? Anyone new here? Hello, hi, I'm